I bet.
Welcome back to the Foscottman Report, where we have Parker almost every time trying to beat the mic at the very beginning. Luckily, you guys didn't have to hear anything as he didn't say anything. Okay. I wonder how loud that was for all of them. But, today on the Foscottman Report, we have the Foe.
Hello.
We have the Scott, which is yours truly. We have the We Who's Silent. Gonna say anything?
No,
He is silent.
Oh, you know what? That's a good point. We got the man. Ugh. That gave me shivers, and I'm not even here, listening to it. And then we have the young, who is actually featured from none other than the spicy edition of a Foscottman Report.
The milk.
The last time you were here, you down.
And we have Jorge. And we got Jorge. We got our
Jorge still smiling.
And I got freaking trail mix.
You know, when the Foscottman Report, when we have to quite literally get rid of we possibly, it's for Jorge's got to be sad for one episode because we won't have the silent we.
And we still have Jorge though.
But we still have Jorge. Jorge will
Why am I getting special attention?
I don't know. Because you're silent.
You.
I'm also the one that helps set up the stream. So
Yeah.
It's really with you.
We wouldn't really be here without you.
Recorded on an iPhone.
Yeah,
Shut up.
on the new Android Samsung refrigerator.
I mean, we could.
No.
We could.
And Apple Samsung toilet bowl.
Oh yeah, my favorite.
Why do I feel like that's actually going to be a thing in the future?
Apple
Smart
and
toilet.
Well,
I fart.
I fart.
What has happened to the podcast so early? We dived into fart jokes.
because I like.
We're not that. We're not this deep, guys. We can't go that deep.
I'm sorry, I've
into
gotten
jokes.
too lost in the trail mix.
But with that being said,
We should probably hurry up and get the topic since.
I will be leaving early due to Hy-Vee hours being just so.
If you work at Hy-Vee, you are amongst a million people in this school.
All right.
Hey, I got 10% discount though.
Oh yeah. Also, for context, for those who aren't
Yo, what's
from
up
our
with your hair?
for those who aren't from our region, Hy-Vee is one of the biggest grocery store chains in the Midwest. So yeah, if you live in California, Hy-Vee must be very alien to you. So.
Probably. But with that being said, I'm talking about Hy-Vee. Hy-Vee sells food. What's your guys' favorite food? And, I'd say favorite fast food. Let's go with fast food first.
But they're Chinese food.
I'm saying food in general, not Hy-Vee.
Chinese food.
Just Chinese
No,
food.
Chinese food is amazing, bro.
Okay, look. I over the years have slowly grown to dislike Chinese food.
Mark.
I'm gonna explain, Parker, please.
Every single time I eat it, no matter what I get, because I've experimented with all the different menu items, whether it be the vegetarian stuff or the Mongolian beef, the chicken. I always feel bloated. I always feel like I'm gonna throw up, and I feel my stomach gets very upset unless I don't eat a lot of it, and then I'm gonna have a lot of leftovers, and I'm never going to eat it. So it's
You
just
never eat leftovers?
well, no, Chinese food leftovers, because then again I'm gonna feel like trash.
One moment, we're gonna be.
When it comes to Chinese food, dude, I love being able to put it in the fridge, eat it the next day, and realize my brother ate it.
Yeah, honestly, knowing your brother from the very few moments I've actually met him, I wouldn't be surprised.
Oh, he
But
does it.
sorry about that little intervention we just had. But back to Chinese food. I'm not a big fan of Chinese food. I tried. What's the area nearby?
In Kelowna, China King.
Not China King.
Panda Express.
No.
Oh,
they're
The one on the road of Wendy's, Chick-fil-A.
That's Panda.
Oh, is it
John
Panda
Deere
Express?
Road, yeah. That's Panda.
Okay, then never mind. Then.
Well, actually, no. Well, is it
It's the buffet one.
Oh, Saka.
Osaka?
Osaka.
That is Japanese food.
Yeah.
Oh, it
not
is?
Chinese.
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't know.
Because sushi is sold, which sushi is the best Asian food ever made. Don't quote me.
Also, by the way,
I'm quoting you.
if you go to any Osaka, go to the one that's next to the mall.
Hibachi.
Hibachi, yeah.
Oh,
The
man.
hibachi cooking, they always do an onion pyramid, and no one appreciates it.
I appreciate it. So
It makes it spit fire. Literal fire, bro.
Have you seen like all the people that just are like
Yes.
standing like that watching and like
Yeah.
that's so cool. As a person who's a pyromaniac myself.
Exactly.
There is a dude in front of you literally cooking your food for you.
Yeah.
Flipping it all over the place. You
And
know?
I've seen people like commenting on like videos of them being like, I don't understand this. I just want my food. I'm like,
Bro,
well, you're seeing it how it's made.
yeah. And when I was at Osaka last time for my aunt's 21st birthday, the guy there, he would get a little bit of egg, right? Because he'd be frying the eggs.
Yeah.
He'd get a little bit of the egg, he'd cut off, and he would try to flip it into your mouth, and you'd have to catch it. I was the only one to catch it out of my entire family.
Dang.
They all missed, and then I was actually sitting at the table, and whenever you have a birthday at Hibachi Osaka, if you are of the age to drink alcohol, you do sake shots.
That's
And they
amazing.
do a whole thing where it's just they're beating on the table while they're getting it ready. It's a glorious sight to see.
Well, I mean, if it's
Well, I know
your
what
first
you're
time,
doing on your 21st birthday.
I'm immediately going to hibachi.
Yeah.
Honestly,
As someone-
Hibachi's cool.
as someone who legally was allowed to drink in Punta Cana,
See,
I don't think they don't obviously celebrate your first drink since we didn't have to tell them since
yeah, America.
America and that stuff like that. But I was able to have it. I never really I didn't get drunk. I just got tipsy. That's that. We're gonna end the conversation here because I already feel saying it. It feels illegal saying it here.
Yeah,
I don't know if you want to disclose this information or not.
Too bad. The Scott has spoken. But with that being said, back to food. I believe in Chiki Tendi supremacy.
Really?
Yeah.
It
It depends.
It depends, yeah. It depends.
River House, chicken tenders.
I don't
Chicken
have those
tenders. The people who always find to be picky at every restaurant you go to.
You bet your sweet booty, Joey.
That's my little sister and
Bo.
3 other people I know.
Whatever your name is.
However, I will say, in Kelowna, Maria's Pizza,
Oh,
they sell
Ugh.
Bro, they have good donuts.
they sell chicken tenders that are this big and
Yo.
are so good. They are easily the best thing they sell there, and their pizza isn't that bad.
My man's just talking about being bloated from Chinese food.
Hey, look.
Foot-long chicken strip.
Now look,
A foot-long chicken
I
strip.
will feel bloated after eating a whole chicken tender. I feel bloated after eating one chicken piece from a Chinese.
As someone who's
Bro.
never been bloated before, I don't understand you guys.
Oh my god.
Okay,
so
Your
gross.
hey,
your
you're actually
stomach
putting on
just
weight now,
feels
so you
all
can pull.
weird and like
You want to lay down.
pulsy.
You want to lay down.
Yeah.
But man, you're about to hit bulk season, so
Okay.
It is
eat plenty of nuts.
It is basically when you're so full to the point where you feel so full to the point where
Yeah, your body says
nothing
no.
is fun anymore.
Yeah.
I think I only had that once, and that was with the chicken nuggets at school.
Oh, last year.
Last year when I tried to beat my record of 30 chicken nuggets.
How? No.
Dipped it all in gravy and potatoes to make the extra taste better. I think that's the first time I felt bloated and I had PE the next the next day. And I'm just like, but yeah,
Get obesity.
chicken tenders without a doubt. I have a ranking. It goes River House or no, Steak and Shake, then River House. The only reason why is because of the ranch. River House's ranch is by far the best dressing of ranch I've ever had.
I have not been to River House in a hot minute.
You gotta
Whoa.
try out the chicken tenders,
Last
fries,
Last time I went there, I had already graduated from getting chicken tenders at every restaurant to actually trying the special stuff that
I
they
like how
make.
you refer to it as graduating.
Yeah, it's graduating because
No. Oh, go ahead.
because when you're a small child and you just go to a restaurant and on the kids menu, what is the first thing that you see?
Pizza.
I see chicken nuggets.
Chicken nuggets, chicken strips, whatever. Like a one patty, one slab of cheese, tiny burger.
No, I never got killed. I always got like the quarter pounder.
Oh, you see, I was the kind of kid where I wasn't picky. You put food in front of me, as long as it wasn't broccoli or cauliflower, down the hatch.
You know? That's
Yeah.
I was that kind of kid. My little
Really?
sister-
Cauliflower?
No, I don't like it.
Cauliflower is one of my favorite vegetables.
I don't like pretty much any vegetables other than like corn, potato,
Potato.
some more potato.
French fry.
Carbs.
French fry.
Carbs.
I mean,
I
yeah.
love carbs.
I mean, yeah,
So,
potatoes are
I-
good.
That's how you get to beat us.
I'm also gonna call myself out here. Sorry for interrupting you.
You're right, man.
But cheese.
Cheese.
I Joey knows. You two know exactly what's happening here.
And with the pizza?
I'm gonna call myself out
The
here.
freaking pizza.
I take a fork with my pizza, and
You
I
eat the
scrape
fork with
and
the
I
pizza.
and I scrape off every inch of cheese on my pizza.
What?
So you just eat saucy bread?
You
Yeah.
bet.
You're not eating
bread.
pizza. You know what?
No, hey, You have single-handedly said the worst thing I have ever heard come out of a human being.
Hold on. Objection there. Pineapple on pizza? Do you want to talk about that?
I eat pineapple on pizza.
I heard
Ah! So you have no reason to say
One
anything.
pineapple does not work.
Okay, look. The people who
No.
say fruit doesn't belong on pizza. Tomato sauce.
Okay.
No,
this
no,
guy-
Hy-Vee is wrong. Hy-Vee says that's a fruit. Hy-Vee's wrong. It's a freaking
Tomato
vegetable.
is a fruit because
You
it
are
produces its own
stating here
seeds.
of all
We're
people
talking about
right
toppings, not the pizza.
here. You
I
are
also put tomato slices on my pizza sometimes.
Parker.
Okay, that's nothing wrong with that. Tomatoes are
Man, you are talking about pineapple on pizza next to the Italian.
Gabagool.
And
That's just racist.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but like,
Don't cut that out. Don't cut that out.
Don't cut it
Keep
out.
it in.
We're keeping it in.
Confirmed that Parker is racist against Italians.
Wasn't he already like racist first episode?
Alright, we're canceling Parker now.
We're canceling. We're gonna be Foscott. We're gonna be Foscott We Young. We're Foscott We Young now. Parker's getting
this is the
canceled.
second time I have said something accidentally racist on this.
That was accidental. That was purpose.
Look, man, the man.
You looked at him straight in the face. A whole second of time went by, and you went.
Gabagool.
The very first Italian thing that came to my mind was just a gabagool.
Why not Lamborghini?
Oh my god, that was funny.
Why not tortellini? Oh my god.
Hey, Fat Tony.
Alright,
Don't make fun of Fat Tony.
Fat Tony's skinny.
let's calm down.
Okay,
Oh my
but
God.
back to topic of
He's
cheese.
next to the German, too.
He's also across from the German.
You got some determinación there.
I am Native American, so
I'm a
What does that bring you with
hodgepodge.
pineapple on pizza?
because it tastes good.
What did Native Americans have to do with any of that?
I'm
Yeah.
glad I can keep my mouth
Did
shut.
Native Americans just have availability to pineapples on pizza at any point in their lifetime?
Well, actually, theoretically, they could have.
No.
No.
Pizza
This is
was
not theoretical or hypothetical.
Or historical.
It is.
Oh, look!
Yeah,
Look
it's
at
a
that!
history.
Give them laser
My
guns!
hat fell off.
Keep it off. You don't need it. You don't even deserve it. There we go.
That's better. No, that being said, I always thought I was just not a fan of cheese in general because I didn't like string cheese. I didn't eat any of that.
Now you're telling that you're saying this when he said
Man died.
he was talking about pizza in front of the Italian. You are insulting cheese in front of the Italian.
Okay,
Which
but how-
frankly, I
I'm not.
think
No,
worse.
you didn't. You didn't let
Okay,
me
hold
finish.
on. I know how Joey feels about smoked cheese. How do you feel about smoked cheese?
Smoked cheese, that's good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Save yourself there, boy.
That look. But smoked
Look
cheese.
at my head.
Smoked cheese, that's all right. The thing that I want to go on with, cheese curds, mozzarella.
Yes.
Mozzarella.
Yes.
Yeah.
Those I
Deep
thought
fried
I would.
cheese. Deep fried cheese in general.
I thought I wasn't gonna be a fan of them because I straight off I just didn't have them because they had cheese in them because I wasn't a fan of cheese on pizza.
Pizza
But when I
on
had
cheese.
pizza on cheese.
Yeah.
But with
Cheese
that,
crust.
with that being said,
Eat
I
balls.
love mozzarella sticks and cheese balls.
Who
It's,
doesn't?
it's beautiful.
Okay,
True.
cheese
Okay, you
balls.
saved yourself.
I
Parker hasn't
haven't-
yet.
Yeah, Parker still needs to redeem
I
himself.
have not been allowed to eat cheese balls in ages because one time at my house in Kelowna, me and my brother, young and stupid, got a bunch of cheese balls, crushed them all over the carpet in front of the TV.
Ugh.
Why?
We don't
Why?
know. We don't know. And on top of that, in our trailer,
Everyone's insulting the Italian.
and in our trailer in freaking Coal Valley, my mom had to put a lock on the fridge, like a padlock with a chain, because we'd get in there, we'd take out all the eggs and throw them all over the floor.
What's wrong with you?
We were like, I was like a year old. My brother's a few years older. No.
But yeah,
You were probably
back to
joking.
my stuff. Favorite foods. What is your favorite food?
My favorite food? Oh, that's a. I really have no. Okay. Taco salad.
Be very
Taco
careful when you
salad.
talk about
Explain yourself.
What do you
You're
mean
across
explain
from a
my-
Mexican.
Why is it good?
Why is it good? Because one, I typically, okay, so for my taco salad, I typically use Doritos, either
Yeah.
any of the variety like nacho cheese, spicy, flaming hot. Even I use
Yeah.
all the.
No. Continue.
You enjoy Doritos, young man?
Oh,
Keep
God,
going.
that was, so, and typically what we use ground beef, bit of refried beans as well, to get
Yeah.
extra thickness. And it doesn't really matter what kind of cheese, except for like American or mozzarella. Not really.
Mozzarella cheese is the most overrated.
Young, how do you
I
feel
don't.
about
I
this?
don't.
Oh,
I don't
you're
eat it.
pushing buttons there,
Wait,
buddy.
wait, wait.
Because now the Italian's right next to me, and I'm just talking bad on mozzarella. Well, look, I have a reason. Mozzarella by itself doesn't taste that good. It is better.
Okay.
It is better on other things.
I'll
Okay,
go
but with
with
your
that.
choice of chips for the taco salad,
I will straight up just eat mozzarella.
that is
I can't do
American Mex, West Mex food. Are you talking
I don't-
about traditional or West Mex here?
that. Hey, Ava, if you're watching this podcast, thank you for the slice of mozzarella you gave me while we were working at Subway.
What do you mean traditional and West Mexican?
Okay, so traditional Mexican food is something like tacos, right? You know what street tacos are?
Tacos on the street.
Well, yes, but
They
no.
live on the
There's
street.
just
They
ta-
wild in.
there's
West
just
side.
Tacos
So
wild
yeah,
on the
traditional
street.
taco
They
from
wild in West
Mexico
side.
will consist of a shell, either flat, like a tostada, or your normal kind of taco shell,
Yeah.
or a flour tortilla. But it'll typically only have like meat, the ground beef, some spices, and onion in it. So that's traditional taco. But taco salad traditionally is made with meat, refried beans, lettuce, cheese, tomato, and then I don't remember what exactly it is, but if you go to like Los Agaves and you order a taco salad there,
Yeah.
it's in a bowl of some sort. It's like I wouldn't say pita bread, but it's similar to how a normal taco shell is. That's traditional, and you would use that as a chip to get in there, not freaking Doritos. But Dorito is not bad because I served those when I worked at Jacobs Park. Those were actually good, though the meat we had was frozen, but it was good. We had some real good.
But I, also,
pork
I put
tenderloins,
some lettuce in there.
Yeah.
I don't
Cheese,
put
tomato.
too much lettuce in there, but I do put some. But I don't use tomato. I don't like tomato in my tacos. I really don't.
It
So-
depends on how many tomatoes are in there for me.
So with that being said, what's your favorite fast food? Like fast
Fast
favorite
food?
food? I'd say restaurant. Since I went with
Restaurant.
River House.
West wall.
West.
Local
Fast food restaurant. Ooh, that's a tough.
You say McDonald's, you're gonna get hurt.
Yeah.
If you want,
I
hey,
know.
I
Fast food.
I know for a fact he's not going to say Pizza Hut, so thank God.
yeah, amen. Pizza
right
Hut
now,
sucks.
right now, not Pizza Hut.
No, Pizza Hut's straight garbage. KC's Pizza.
Okay, you don't know the context. You and Bro don't know the context.
I was here for the context.
you
of the
were
story.
What?
So, okay.
Second straight podcast, we're going to have this explanation.
Yeah. So, one time I usually get my own pizza. It's a meatball with no tomato sauce. I get barbecue as the sauce, or honey barbecue as the sauce. And so my dad, they messed up my dad's order.
Next Foscottweman report, we should all pitch in and get a pizza together.
Casey's?
Yeah, okay.
Do that.
Yeah.
I actually have money for
Actually,
that.
I'll bring Pizza Hut wings. How about that?
Wings?
Because their wings are not bad.
Wings?
I'm not-
I can't.
Yeah,
say.
Pro has no.
I'm
word
sorry
now,
about
but-
that.
Why is this pity? Like, I don't care.
You know
Are
you
you-
meat.
Man, you're just digging yourself a deeper hole.
Okay.
Yeah,
Anyway.
now what are you gonna say about Mexican food?
I actually enjoy Mexican food.
Good.
Depends on the dish.
Okay. I know
That's
it's
what makes me
called the cartel.
fire.
the cart.
Well, as
Fly.
a cartel, he has.
Okay. But anyway,
Say it.
they swapped
Mob boss.
my
Yeah.
pizza out for my dad's new one, so half of it was cooked.
Mm.
I don't think you've ever eaten semi-thawed raw meatball before.
Oh, I have.
Okay,
I
I
have.
haven't done that exactly, but I've eaten just a straight frozen pizza roll.
But so I was lucky enough to eat I was lucky enough to eat the cooked half. The other half, I took 2 bites out of a slice. Even now, I just want to throw up because it was so horribly bad. It was just mush. Just
Yeah, that's
You know what
Lonzo
we
said.
should do? Buffalo Wild Wings wing challenge.
Oh,
What's
yes.
that?
I am down for that.
So basically, you
Megan
get 10
Curtis.
wings. You have to eat them all in 5 minutes.
Mo
and they're
just
the
wants
world's
Curtis.
hottest
Hey.
wings.
No.
Okay, B-Dub's actually got
I'll
some
do
good curds, though.
I'll do it.
I'm not a fan of wings myself. I don't like eating.
Can I have
anything with
can I get
bones.
like a sample cup of
I-
the sauce? Because I actually really like their hot sauce.
I haven't tried their hot sauce, but I'm
Yeah,
down
you
for
can-
that.
Really?
you can get their sauce. Just
I say, Joey, Fo,
Me.
you
Yes.
get the sauce.
Get lost in the sauce.
Actually, we could buy a pizza
The
and then
number
put the
sauce.
sauce on the pizza and just make spicy pizza. I'm a genius.
Not bad. Not bad.
I'm a genius.
No,
Or-
you get lost in
or-
the number sauce.
Should I go to Wendy's?
We should probably
Drive-
talk about this after podcast.
No. Food
No.
discussion can stay on the podcast. Everybody will want to hear this plan. So
Yeah,
there's
so
some
we can-
anticipation for the next one.
Make the fat
Exactly.
guy hungry.
So we can start. So Thanksgiving one, we can all plan to.
Yeah, we can bring in like a potluck.
Yeah, we have Fo get the hot sauce. I can get
I got the
Wendy's
sauce.
chicken nuggets. I
If
can
we're
probably
doing
get.
it-
Get the spicy
Hey,
nuggets.
respect to all of you who know what that
I'll get
means.
20 spicy,
Get the
20 normal.
sauce. You know.
I know,
I know.
sadly.
I will get the pizza.
Okay, if we're
Six
doing an
ones,
actual
you
potluck
say.
type deal,
I can't partner. I'm like,
One was-
I think I'm the only
if we're
person
doing
that
an
heard
actual
that.
potluck type deal, I'll try to get some of my mom's freaking biscuits and gravy.
I swear to God, if we turn into a
I'll bring a
freaking
crock
muck,
pot.
if we turn into a mukbang, I'm gonna cry.
No, bro, no, Nate, it's gonna
We're
be
not going to be the
Nate.
group Nikocado Avocado. I swear.
Nate,
Thank God.
it's gonna be like what we did in the parking lot. Logan at his table, Joey brought the freaking egg and cheese sandwiches. Bring those again, please. Those are good.
Okay.
I got the seasoned bacon,
The seasoned bacon.
and then DJ brought the
Lego set.
the Lego set of what was it? A grill.
He was trying to put it together, but like it was.
I actually think that I could get my dad to make a pizza because he makes his own pizzas, and they're all
Homemade pizza.
All
I
right,
can do that.
I will actually see if I can get my dad to like make a pizza and see if he can get it done the day of.
The day.
It doesn't take that long.
Is your dad Italian?
It depends on
No, he's American.
It's depends on the dough, right?
American dad versus Italian.
American dad.
If you
Don't
make it
worry,
completely,
I will ask
from
for a
scratch,
cheese
you have to
pizza,
wait
so-
for the
You
dough to
really
actually
don't,
rise.
because
on that side.
because I usually eat pepperoni.
Just, I didn't.
I'm just not
Wait,
gonna.
you like pepperoni?
Just
I
for
love
my own like self
Preservation.
preservation, I'm not gonna eat the pizza.
You know, actually, my dad does make a mean mac and cheese pizza.
A mean mac and cheese.
That sounds interesting. I like that.
What time do you
I
get-
will ask him if he'll be
what
interested.
time do you-
So I'm sure he'll be interested in making a mac and cheese pizza. for a potluck.
Nate, how do you feel about mac and cheese? We talked about the
I-
cheese, but
Love mac and cheese.
Who
Okay.
doesn't? Who doesn't love mac and cheese? Mac and cheese is delicious.
lactose intolerant.
Our
people.
friend
Yeah,
our
weak
friend
people.
Lander loves mac and cheese without a doubt.
I don't know who that is.
I actually
See,
combine the two.
Lander,
Oh.
you'll get it.
Ah.
There you go. Took him a
You
minute.
know, this is actually kind of this is kind of just revealing my dad's mac and cheese recipe, but actually adding or taking out normal cheddar entirely of your mac and cheese is actually better. And if you add sharp white cheddar and baby Swiss cheese to it, the mac and cheese is 100%.
Does he make baked mac and cheese?
Occasionally with
Okay,
chicken in
this
it.
podcast, the
Yes.
whole objective of this one podcast
What's
episode
the-
is just to make Young hungry.
Yeah.
Yeah, without a doubt.
The 270
The
pounds
past
takes a
two
lot.
podcasts have just at some point involved food.
But can you blame it though?
No,
Food's the best thing in the world.
Our best two topics are games and food.
Welcome to the gamer zone.
Welcome to the gaming zone.
Welcome to the game.
Flash is right.
what's called a pro
I was real worried about what you were going to say there.
Welcome.
He knows the song.
Welcome to the. Alright,
No,
Welcome
don't
to the
game.
game zone.
yeah, totally.
Only game.
Twitch friendly, please.
EA
This is Switch
Sports.
friendly.
And school friendly, and the more important part.
What's happening with my
Yeah.
glove?
What the heck, man? What the heck, man?
But, oh,
Yeah.
we haven't got pho.
Chat, clip it.
What's your favorite food?
Pop the hole in it.
Well, that's
What is your favorite food though?
my favorite food.
Favorite food and then favorite restaurant / fast food.
I never said my favorite.
We'll
I
get,
don't
we'll
have-
get you up there.
I don't have favorite food. I have a favorite food book. Technically, it's my grandma's.
No
recipe
one
book.
asked about a cookbook.
It's his grandmama's food. You leave
Okay,
grandmama out of this.
Shut up.
Grandmama Joey.
Grandmama.
Mama Bowie. We love
What
Mama
are you
Bowie.
doing over there?
It was a bully.
Okay, you better
Oh, yeah,
stop
she would
before
be
you
full.
impale yourself.
Who cares?
I think
Start screaming in the
That's
background.
the most high
I kind
school.
of care.
But okay, favorite. What's a food that you that you eat that is your favorite?
I don't have a favorite. It's everything in my grandma's cookbook.
You know
But
what?
if we're talking like fast food, it's not gonna be a very exciting answer.
McDonald's.
Well, yeah.
No.
Is it the one I'm thinking of?
Salad. 'Cause that's what I can get at like 90% of places.
I don't like salad because there's not enough meat.
Great analogy, idiot. I do not like most salads because I don't like lettuce.
Oh!
I'm actually not a fan of salad because I
prefer spinach.
You heretic!
I'm actually not a fan of salad. I never was a fan of Caesar actually. You know.
You have to.
I said I prefer spinach.
Spinach. I can go out to my tree, grab a live leaf, boom, spinach.
That's not the same thing.
That is
No,
freaking
that is
spinach.
coleslaw.
Spinach is super high in calcium.
Milk.
I don't like milk. Everyone knows.
Yeah,
this.
we know this from the.
Everyone
I know, but
knows this.
still, how can you not like
It
milk?
doesn't taste good.
Okay, why am I the
Chalky milk.
vegetarian and I have more similar tastes to everyone here than Parker does?
I don't know.
That's my question.
And then all of you will think I'm gonna contradict myself like the way I've been talking to Joey here when I announce what my favorite food is.
Like, I'd be careful with your wording.
Oh, so wait, have you not said your favorite food yet?
Not yet.
All right, go with it.
My favorite individual food is pizza. Okay.
Boring.
What type? What topping?
Pepperoni.
Boring.
My favorite.
He at least didn't say salad.
Boring.
My favorite fast food.
Well,
place
at least
salad.
it's interesting because not many people would at least say salad.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Everybody
Stop
would say
interrupting
pizza.
Parker.
Now my favorite fast food place is one I've already announced before. Five Guys Burgers and Fries.
Well,
I've never
obviously,
eaten Five Guys.
You haven't
You're
had
missing
Five
out.
Guys.
Bruh.
Biggest boy in the room hasn't had Five Guys. I'm sorry, I would take that back.
I am the biggest guy in the room. What do you mean?
I didn't want to.
Manly.
I don't want to be fat phobic. I'm sorry.
I never said my favorite restaurant, but it's pretty obvious. I like Red Robin's.
Yeah.
Red Robin's.
It's Red Robin. Not.
I'm
Okay,
sorry.
shut up, mozzarella
the
hater.
pizza. No opinion.
Okay, anyways,
All right, now your favorite.
I would say my favorite food is my grandma's recreated one since my grandpa passed. It was my grandmama's, my grandpa's homemade tamales. They homemade the mole sauce,
Hey,
everything.
Joey, you interested, Joey? I saw that.
They're
I
homemade. I can see if they can make my grandma can make a vegetarian one for you to try. Because it is.
You can
I am interested. I
You
do
can
like
bring it to the
vegetarian
potluck. We
tamales.
can all have a
They
nice-
are. She learned how to make it authentic. She knows authentic.
For
Mexican food.
leaning.
It is. Whoa, that's a time. It is great. Her food is just so good, dude. And I need to find my great grandma's recipe book to look in there.
Yo, we can bring our grandma's cookbooks.
Yo, my great grandma has a
That's
box
so-
full of little note cards and newspaper.
So does mine.
clippings. Yeah, my great grandma was born in the 30s.
We have a whole miniature little like navy blue wooden box that we keep a bunch of recipe lists in.
My great grandma's is like in polished oak. It's really old school, really nice. I'll have to find it in one of the boxes so we have unpacked it and bring it here sometime.
Yummy, I'm hungry. Yummy,
You're
yum.
hungry. I can eat you.
Yeah, okay, that's a fair point.
Hey, I mean that would be good on your diet because he is basically a salad.
Yeah, is this a threat? Is this a threat?
Yeah.
What a crunch.
What a delicious
I
sound.
will allow you to do that into the mic once
ASMR.
with this hat on.
My hat.
Any
That's all.
objections from chat?
No objections that I see. Give us that
We're rolling
crunch.
pain.
Look at the mic when you do it. One more time, because I was talking. Look into the mic when you do this.
Look into the mic, Steve.
Look to the camera.
Look into the camera.
This has just turned into ASMR.
What? Wait. Total.
That's part of ASMR.
Okay. Never again.
It's what you do.
Yum!
Okay, I have to say, the
Parker out
the
everyone's
crunch of the apple determines how it tastes and the quality of it.
That
It
is
has
true.
to be freaking crunchy as crap.
Is that
That'd be
apple?
a crisp apple.
Is
That was
does
that
that
crisp?
apple taste
This
good?
is a crisp apple.
Oh,
It's
without
good.
a doubt.
Crisp apples wake me up in the morning.
Chris apple.
Chris.
Who's Chris?
My uncle Chris.
Wait, hold up.
Hey, wait a minute.
Oh.
Grandpa Christian.
I am so
Wait a
demon.
minute.
All right, I would say my favorite fast food restaurant right now would have to be Taco Bell.
Taco John's is better.
Taco John's is alright. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Please bleep this out for what I'm about to say. Taco John's is just straight asshole. I'm sorry.
What? Have you seen the size of the soda they give you?
Straight up
Yeah, I
booty.
mean, they're like
booty
this
hole.
freaking tall.
The tacos taste.
Jorge, cover your ears, buddy.
That's why.
Alright, I am sorry for defiling your people. But I don't like
Joe,
Taco
no.
John's.
Taco
Dude,
John's
okay,
is Jorge's
okay.
people.
No. No, with the taco
They
straight,
wake
you
up,
get the
Foscottwemanreportpt10
burritos.
report
You
just
get
came
burritos
out.
and the little potato bites. A pound of
Their
potato
meat
bites?
doesn't taste good.
Bro, you don't have to get meat in a burrito. Beef, or not beef, but beef and
I
cheese
don't
burrito.
like beans.
Why do you have refried? You said you like Mexican food. And you don't like beans.
I literally said specific dishes. That meant the dishes that don't require beans.
Oh my god. Parker.
I don't like beans.
Give me that steak, boy.
The texture of
Do
beans.
you know how many dishes, Mexican dishes, require beans?
So many.
I know, but like I don't
No
like
tamales
them.
for you.
I actually eat vegetarian tamales without beans.
Oh.
You're eating salad in a wrap. You don't like lettuce either.
I can't eating.
He's eating just
He's
straight
eating
Chipotle.
oil.
I didn't know what was in them and beans weren't in them.
Okay, if beans nor lettuce are in that tamale, what's in it?
Food? I don't know.
You don't know what you're
Why are you asking me this?
Is it just straight meat?
You're as picky as my 9-year-old little sister.
Now let me tell you, my tacos, my burritos, my enchiladas and all them, perfectly fine without beans. There are options without beans in them. That's just a fact.
Oh, burrito without beans.
Running over the border.
That just doesn't
Just
sound
look.
right.
Beans?
I mean, I'm not a fan of beans, but like still.
You don't like.
Look,
I don't like
Man, at
blue.
least you didn't say Mexican food was your favorite. Unlike this thing.
I didn't say Mexican food was
He
my
said
favorite.
he liked it to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
But
like
still.
What's your favorite food again?
pizza.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Ma-
beans on pizza.
Actually, instead of using
What's wrong with
marinara
that?
sauce, you use
Everything.
refried beans as a sauce.
It's a part
Which
of a
you,
taco pizza.
that sounds actually good.
Beans have the worst texture.
No.
They are,
Disagree.
You're
We
wrong.
disagree.
You're wrong. You're so
they are
wrong.
like soiled baby. And they taste like
Okay.
soiled baby.
Okay.
Get
Oh, wait,
away.
actually, no,
Confirmed Parker has eaten a diaper.
true.
You
But I
never
just came
know.
up with an idea.
Yeah.
I came up
That
with an
actually
idea.
can kill you eating diapers.
I know.
Do you know that?
I know.
It clamps up all the stomach acid.
Oh, you know,
Yeah, it
other than
goes-
the feces and fecal matter in it.
Yeah.
Yo! My favorite food.
Okay.
Okay,
You gotta
well, with
go.
that being said,
Okay.
I gotta go.
We should.
That was a
But
beautiful
I had
topic, I must say.
I had an
It got
idea.
very heated.
I had an idea.
Hey,
Okay,
you
so
think.
we have pizza, right? We take away the marinara, we put refried beans on it with cheese on it.
I will skip that.
That is
part.
like one. That's like one hell of a taco pizza.
Exactly,
I was
and you
gonna
have
say.
all other taco stuff
It
too.
tastes like shit.
Another bleep.
All
Another
right.
bleep. Bleep that. Hey,
Okay,
bleep it.
so
Wait. You're making
If
me have
we-
another extra hour.
if we get
of
enough
hard
views on
work.
this after it's been posted, let's say like this video gets 50 views, I'm throwing this apple core at Parker.
You're just gonna keep it.
Yep.
You could just do that right now without any sort of.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Sadly, I can't.
Oh, yeah, you're
cannot
right.
Show that on Twitch. Sadly.
What?
They allow you to show Rainbow Six Siege, we're not throwing an apple
Well,
core.
that's because it's a game. This is IRL. And Joey's
Oh
on
my
fire.
god, no. I'm assaulting Parker with an apple.
Ah!
Sorry.
Actually,
He
you can threaten him. We're
insulted-
getting canceled as we speak.
Oh my god.
He-
Look what you did, Parker.
But no, Parker insulted Joey's people and my people.
Wait, who?
I am like not half. I'm not like your term of German where you're half German. I do have a lot of Mexican in my veins because, for one, okay, out of my
Does he eat a
family,
lot?
Mexico is
Yes.
running in your
Yes.
veins.
okay, but also I'm the
I
only
think
one in my
they
entire
might.
house that can tan. All my other family will just burn. I can tan. Also, my grandpa was Mexican. If I showed you a picture of him,
the young accept older.
You look good in pink. Weed.
Don't ever tell him that.
You missed.
Yeah, you like
Okay.
it.
Okay, no le gustan.
No.
No?
Hablan inglés, por
You
favor.
gotta go to work and stack up those groceries.
No, Nate, go to work with one and a half.
You're a-
No, they won't let you wear one and a half.
You're a piece of bean.
You are a big bean. And with that being said, I'm leaving.
Yeah, you didn't even say the right bean. What kind of bean am I?
Italian bean.
Nope. Say it again.
So,
Italian bean.
You should know this. Come on.
Refried.
C has said this many times before.
A
Landon.
string bean.
Exactly.
Put
There
this-
you go.
Now, with that being said, put this on Parker's head.
no, it's like you're playing Skyrim. You have to steal stuff.
This
you
thing
put
is so small you hit my
The
nose.
Scott is
Yes.
gone. Goodbye.
Okay, well now I'm going to take the Scott's part. Yeah, darkness.
Why did you turn it?
Oh, now we can't see.
Shit.
I can't see.
Parker, you don't have the rights to see.
I'm gonna be going to work too.
Alright.
Because I don't like
Wait,
beans.
do you have to leave now?
Yeah, I have to go to work too.
Oh, God.
Is the
Alright.
microphone even
Because I was
picking
going
up?
to do my topic.
Probably.
What was your topic about?
Hello?
Esports.
Oh yeah, sorry. And he wanted to do how I was. I'm not gonna spoil the topic. We can honestly save this for like next week because we could probably do a.
Joey, let's just
We're
tell you
just going
about
to keep pushing this
What?
off.
in the postseason.
Oh sweet.
Top 26 we should get. They should be top 32 and we're 26.
No, I can't do my job.
Well, hopefully if we win ours.
Like if we
Yeah.
if we're gonna do another report next week, then we could probably do a longer one because it is gonna be break. And we could talk about a lot more topics
Where
about
are
like
we
how I
doing
am battling
break?
drugs apparently.
Oh, that's
Um,
a good question.
Whose house is open? I could try to stronger my parents into it.
I could probably do that.
Are we abducting Parker?
Yes.
But I would probably have to.
Hey,
Well,
I'm gonna
actually,
ask for
if
pizza
we,
for dinner. I don't want this.
Well, I have my laptop which has a camera on it. And I have a stain in the other so we can put my laptop on.
Can it stream?
Okay, just complete this.
I
But I don't know.
I could just
probably
take
stream.
this because I could just run it on my computer.
Okay, so
With
where
that
would we go?
being said,
'Cause my
I will be
house.
on my way.
Well, my house is literally like a 2-minute drive from Casey's.
It is.
There's just 2-minute walking distance.
Sure. I'll see y'all later, folks.
Yeah. I have like a 10-15 minute walk.
Anyway, that was a
Heck of a time.
quite the topic. That was just a single topic, by the way.
Half of the podcast was taken up by that.
Actually, more than that. That was like a 2/3 of it. Jeez.
We like food here.
Well, then again, now I cannot use my my topic. See, because Joey left. My topic that I've been wanting to use for 2 straight weeks involves Joey, but the first topic has just gone by so slowly.
Takes so
Well, and
long.
then there's Payne's topic, which I'm the only esports kid here.
I
Which
wanted
I
to
didn't
do
help
with
Payne with
Joey
esports
and
stuff
Nate.
before.
And then I would have like a subtopic of that, which it would
Joe.
it mainly deals with the foe. Oh my
Oh
god!
my.
I'm not gonna spoil it because it will be a great. It'll be great. I agree.
They're loud.
You're gonna like it too.
I'm
It's
sure.
gonna be hilarious.
I'm sure. You know, this is very random of me to say, and I really hate to do this, but I need to take a quick urination break. It's getting really bad. It's
That's
an
fair.
emergency.
Well, how long are these normally?
What these podcasts?
Yeah.
I will return momentarily from my
2/3 of an
adventures
hour
in
used
life.
just for this crap.
Just for one topic.
Well, I gotta say,
I told you we took up 2/3 of the podcast.
since Parker's on here, if you guys want a game to waste your time in, to grind hours on,
No,
play
you're not.
World of Warships.
Oh no. Okay, I thought you were
No, I'm
going
kicking War Thunder.
to. That actually
Take a few minutes. It'll take a few years to get all your stuff done.
No, I was gonna say
No, that's not a game where you grind. That's just a game where you play, and it's a very love-hate relationship.
yeah.
Actually, have you talked about Rainbow on here?
That will be okay. Well, him. That will be one of the topics of the podcast.
Logs.
So wait, you guys are 26 in the nation now, or just 26?
Top 26 around us, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. because out of all the high schools around this area, actually, I don't know. I know that we're in the 26th rank and top 32 will get you into postseason for League of Legends.
Oh, so
That's
you
a-
guys have a secured spot then.
Hopefully, because we jumped up from like we were like 39 or something, and we 2-0 a team. So now our points are total of 7-5.
You have a secured spot.
Yeah, because our 5 first games were just 1-1s, and we got ahead in one or something like that. Now I'm gonna look at it, see if because Lister did post it.
for us or.
You have to be top 16 and you're currently in 23rd.
Oh yeah, that's right. So we literally need to win this match and hopefully one of the other more top teams lose.
Yeah, we were at 30. We were in the 36th place before we got in there.
I remember last year we were 11th and we were about 8th in the nation and one game. So our record last year during the spring semester,
I don't remember.
we were basically undefeated till like the very last game where I had to leave, and that basically screwed us over into the postseason.
That's
It dropped us from about I think
man.
10th or 9th all the way down to 16th.
Oh my god.
It was so heartbreaking. I wanted to because I knew if I left we were probably going to lose that game.
Why'd you have to leave?
Baseball. Because I believe my parents found out that I went because the game before that I stayed for esports over a baseball game, but I knew we were.
Back.
We were barely starting in baseball season, anyway, so it was like, okay,
It's
I missed a
whatever,
few
yeah.
games, so what? But my parents got really pissed at that, and I was like, well, damn.
Ridiculous, honestly.
You know,
Hey, at least you're not doing football anymore.
yeah, football, basketball, I dropped that. I really like football or basketball.
I was really bad at both of them. I played.
Basketball, I can do fine.
Did you
with.
start your freshman year or no?
What?
Did you play football freshman year or no?
They tried getting me to play freshman year, but like I know you may not be able to see this, viewers, because of the camera and stuff, but also like like my clothing that I wear doesn't make me look as skinny as I am. I'm a twig. Like
Yeah.
I'm extremely skinny, and so like my skinniness, it doesn't translate to strength. I'm fast. I'm not strong. And in football, you arguably need to be stronger,
Like Jordan.
more than faster.
I mean, you can be a wide receiver.
I can't catch very well though. Probably.
You'll learn fast. You'll learn quick.
Yeah.
Or that, or you just be I don't want to say fullback. But
Yeah,
I can't say a tight end either because I also require strength.
yeah. I just don't think I'm gonna play football. Like the only sport.
But you do bulk up a lot during off-season lifting.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of need that, but it's whatever. But like the only school sport I'm like half considering joining is track because that was the only one that I was good at.
Running.
Yeah, like just running. I mean, I also ran distance. So
Yeah. See, up to about freshman, maybe a little early in sophomore year, they kept trying to get me to go out for the football team. Because I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but I have broad shoulders, I'm tall,
Yeah.
and I'm big.
Yeah.
Like
We were in desperate need of linemen.
Which I mean, personally, I don't like football. Actually, playing football, I'm fine with watching a sport. That's a really nice family bonding time until it's one side of the family is for this team and that shit. Yeah, Packers versus Bears is always interesting in my family.
No, that's Packers. No, for ours it's Vikings. That's the huge rivalry.
well, you see, in my family, like football, we don't like. A lot of us don't really like football that much, and so then we don't really have a rivalry. It's when hockey comes on that we all got our own rival because there are so many people in our family and like basically family friends who all like a different team.
Are you Canadian?
I'm American.
He is the gabagoo.
However, living in Illinois and of course Chicago or St. Louis or Minnesota or whatever, I vote for Detroit. I root for the Detroit Red Wings hockey team. We may suck a little bit.
I mean, hockey for me, I probably think I would have enjoyed hockey more than football if I could actually get into it. Because slamming someone into a wall, that sounds more fun than aggressively bear hugging someone to the ground.
Yeah, I mean,
also hockey requires a lot more skill than football.
Yeah.
Because I played 1 year of ice hockey and 1 year of football individually, and they were both a year apart. So like I kind of got how the sports were those years. Hockey is so dang difficult to get down.
Oh yeah.
Well, you
I would say playing football. Yeah, hockey is.
Yeah, because hockey
You have to learn how to skate forwards, backwards, and you gotta learn how to cross over in order to turn properly. You have to learn how to shoot or lift the puck with power enough so you can actually get it into the net.
while staying balanced.
You also you have to stay balanced. You have to learn what face-offs are, and those can be difficult for a first-timer. And if you're a goalie, you're gonna have to learn to stand up on skates. You're gonna have to learn what rules there are for goalies, because sometimes they can go out of their net and sometimes they can't. And plus, like, if you're going 20 miles an hour on skates down an ice rink and you get hit, that's gonna
pain.
that's gonna
Yeah.
hurt.
That's why we're
Like
really
getting hit by
thick
a car.
pads.
Well, yeah, because there's been documentaries about it and stuff, and there's this one video. This was like 12, 11 years ago, I think. And there was a Blackhawks player in it, Brent Seabrook. He just retired not too long ago. But he was known on the Blackhawks, which are the Chicago team, and he won like championships with them and everything. But in this video, he's going behind the net to get this puck, and this dude whiffs past him, and it doesn't even look like he really hits him that much. And Seabrook stands up, closes his eyes, bobs his head back and forth, and just falls backwards.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and then in football, like the most you'll ever see is just a guy laying on the ground, just.
Oh no. Okay.
There is a little bit more. Like if you get
Yeah.
stepped on with those cleats,
Oh yeah, they hurt.
Lord help you.
That's happened to me before.
Well, there's also those like, so linebackers are a terrifying player.
I
because-
actually played linebacker when I played football.
Same, I did too.
Really tiny child.
Because linebackers are like the middle ground of wide receivers, or you're like
You're
defenders.
fast and strong.
Yeah, you're fast and strong. They're the middle ground, so they can penetrate the line with ease, getting through, but they can hit you like a truck.
Yeah.
That's why you see most of the videos like, here comes the linebacker, and some dude just gets instantly knocked hard.
Well,
down to
Like
the
you can
ground.
see people get launched by getting hit by them if they don't know how to
Yeah.
stop it properly.
Well, playing line because I played every position on the defense opposed to offense. I played tight end and offensive line, but I was actually putting it on defense more than offense. And throughout playing on the defense, linebacker was by far the toughest one to get down because you do a lot of different things. at the
Yeah,
linebacker
I will say you kind of do, but really, so the time I was playing linebacker was back in middle school. Really, the coaches knew that I was good at blitzing. I was extremely good at blitzing because every time I would get in the backfield and I would get a sack. So, and they narrowed it down very simple. Say like, okay, there's two wide receivers out to the right and one left. You may go 1-2. So like basically think of it as a penalty. So 1-2. All right, one left, two right. They're in a 3-3, 3-3. Then trips left, trips right. So it was basically it. And most of the time you had a signal of whether the blitz or not. That was my specialty. I love blitzing because most of the time it caught
Yeah.
the guy in the back off guard.
Yeah, because they're always surprised by it.
Literally, there was one time I literally grabbed the guard and the tackle's shoulder pads and I launched myself up above them, got in the backfield, and got the sack. It was like the best moment of my life.
When I played linebacker, I was a lot more of like because I played outside linebacker. I played right outside linebacker, and so like the middle linebacker and the left outside, they were always since like how these other teams were setting their plays up, they would be guarding, or they'd be running a zone or something. So sometimes I'd be the sneaky guy who would play spy. I would like run like a spy thing until like eventually like if there was an opening for me, I'd go and blitz. So basically they just said, Parker, do what you want to do. If you see an opening, go for it. We don't care.
So instead of like the initial like linebacker thing, you take a few steps. If they're going for a pass, you step back. You kind of chattered your feet. If you saw an opening, you took it. But if they were going for a pass, you drop back.
And I mean, I only ended up with 2 sacks that year, but the 2 I got were like one of them came super late in the game that basically won us the game because the quarterback was going to scramble and he was obviously running away from our defensive linemen because they're not the fastest ones. and I come out of nowhere, and instead of hitting him from the side, I actually went from the back and wrapped my arms around him and then threw him back so he didn't get as many yards. And he did not get the first down. The second time was in garbage time, and I almost got a roughing the passer call. But who cares about that?
Yeah.
Question. Have you been Orion your whole life? So then did you play Orion or
I was here in kindergarten, left, came back in third grade. So I was gone
Okay,
for
so
a very
you-
short amount of time. Yeah, I went to our good old green maple leaf friends of.
That's where my mom went, and with their old middle school, my mom, it had stairs. And so just a little fun fact about gym there, you would have like 3 minutes to change. The locker rooms were on the bottom floor. Gym was like on either the ground floor or the second floor. So you had to run up the stairs really fast too. But my mom, in like her 7th or 8th grade year, fell down the stairs and broke her arm. That was the first broken arm at Geneseo. The second one came about, she was sitting on a chain link fence. Similar to how, you know how the baseball diamonds over at Love Park, how they have those little things on? She was sitting on that. She fell and broke her arm again at Geneseo.
I'm just saying your mother's stupid.
She was young.
Jeez, Young's mom. How could you?
Yeah.
Breaking
Well,
her arm.
she was young, and she also was a young mother at 20.
Come on, Dave.
My great grandmother was a mother at 16,
So,
back in the 40s and 50s.
so basically, your family just has a history of having
Except my
very young.
grandma,
Your grandma was.
my grandma
Good job, Grandma.
Ramirez.
I mean, same with my uncle, my grandfather. They're like 16 years apart.
Yeah. But my great grandpa, he stayed through high school, worked at John Deere for a while, built up a golf course, worked at John Deere and at the golf course. By the end of my great grandma passed after my great grandpa, and when she passed, they both were worth, their net worth was around $2 million. So my grandma and all their kids, they had 3 kids that were living. One of them passed out of birth or something like that. They each got $270,000. So my grandma went and bought a 2019 Lincoln worth $70,000. She calls it her small house.
So that's the 7,000 car you said.
Yeah, she traded in her car and got it for $54,000.
Okay.
It's a really, really nice car.
Yeah, Lincolns are always nice.
I enjoy driving. She doesn't let anyone drive it, but
Yeah.
what I want from her is I want her truck. It's a Ford Sport Track Explorer. So take an Explorer, but make it with a bed, but with bed cover.
Okay.
It's a real nice truck. It drives a lot like my Jeep, and the only problem with it is the speedometer. It's like 5 miles per hour behind. And it's under 100,000.
I mean, it's better than having your check engine light all day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
I
how my
mean,
trail
the
is. My
truck-
check engine light is always on. It's
My horn on my melody doesn't work.
That I think is technically illegal.
We are trying to get fixed.
Okay, yeah. You know, with that truck, it's a 2011. It's from 2009 to 2011. I don't remember which, but it has under 100,000 miles. She just got the oil change and general maintenance done to it.
Really?
It's
under 100,000 miles.
Yeah.
And it's that old.
They bought it used. They bought
Did
it
the
for
people not like go anywhere?
Yeah. Do you know Logan Gass's truck was around the same way,
Really?
and his is an 06.
So we were car shopping, and we were doing it online, and there was a car that was like a year old. Guess how many miles it had on it?
200,000.
Yeah, roughly. It had like 213. Like, where do you people go? Like,
Well,
seriously.
With my mom, she's on her 5th car right now. The first 3 were all accidents by the same guy. One of them was with my brother when he was still in the womb, and the other ones were just she was delivering tamales. Because my grandpa sold for $13 a dozen.
Yeah.
So, and her current car is a 2014 Chevy Traverse LT. They just got the battery replaced. The first time replacing it, and of all dumb things General Motors could have done, they put the battery behind the passenger seat.
What?
You have to take the entire seat out to look at the battery.
That doesn't even
What?
make logical sense in
Wait,
terms
why?
of just the making of the car.
That is poor economics.
There's that, and then on our 2006 Pontiac Grand Prix, you have to take out a whole structural arm in the hood just to get to the battery.
That's just dumb.
But then with my Jeep, it's just sitting out there. Oh, you want to disconnect? Disconnect it. Cool. My Jeep is readily available for a battery change. So those are all General Motors companies All of them are good. My dad's truck, sure, he has a V8 in his truck, so it's a big engine, but you can still get the battery pretty easily from what I've heard. So my oil filter, I've heard. is a
So
pain.
wait, what were these cars again that had battery?
A Chevrolet Traverse, 2014.
A 2014 Chevy Traverse.
Yep.
Because I have a Chevy as well. I have a Chevy Traverse as well. Or no, I don't have a Traverse. I have a Traverse.
That's the one we're trying to do.
We have a Traverse as well. It's I think it's the same year, but I think it's like 2018. Yeah,
Yeah.
The battery is where what should be up near the
I
engine.
don't know, man. General Motors, the engineers are weird. Car engineers are the worst people. I'm trying to work on my car, right? I'm trying to take the wheel bearing off. And you need, I think it's like EQ bolts or whatever. So I'm like, okay, I'll get those. One, we live in the Rust Belt. So all the stuff is rusted on. My dad had to go out there. He's stronger than I am. He had to get deep cleaning stuff so it could come off easier. But they were in such a way where you had to get like this long an extension of like an 11 millimeter bolt or nut just to get it off because of how awkward they were with the axle there.
Oh my lord. That's horrible.
But hey, new wheel bearing and new axle. So.
Hey, new wheel bearing.
Well, that's good. Well, and axles because I misunderstood what my dad said, and he said, "Hey, well, because what I did is I put some of the lug nuts back on, took a pry bar, stuck the pry bar there. I was like, okay." He said, "Just go ahead, impact it on." So I grabbed the impact driver, impacted it, halfway done, it cross-threaded like this much off. Let's say that's half an inch, maybe an inch.
That's not good.
Yeah. So I got a new axle, new driver's side axle in the front, but my dad had to get his brand new impact, which is a glorious thing, and it struggled to get it off because that's how bad it was cross-threaded. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, which I'm hoping I can get his old impact off of him because those are
Well,
$100.
you still got the blowtorch.
We don't have a blowtorch, but we know people. We also know
that's like a mechanic thing. If,
Okay, I'm
you
asking.
can't loose if it's liquid.
Yeah,
Can't be tight if it's liquid.
and we actually know a guy who has a whole lift in his garage. So I might ask him specifically if hey, I need to look for some stuff around my car. Can I come use your lift so I can find out where the freaking oil filter is so I can actually change it? It's a Jeep.
That sucker's probably in there deep somewhere.
Yeah, and you've already heard the muffler too.
Yeah, that thing.
Which, fun fact, there's a hole that spanning the entire length of the muffler.
Yeah.
But yeah.
This year guys has made like a wind up noise every time you press the gas.
Oh, and we have DJ's car, his truck, his 1997 Nissan manual drive. He has to use a lot of gas just to get the dang thing started. Like you can see the gas coming out of it, out of the exhaust.
That's no.
It's an old truck. It's old, like 97. The entire bottom is rusted. The bed has holes in it from rust.
The gas comes out from
As in like a gaseous form, when he starts it. Yeah, he's basically going to drive that car until he gets a job and gets enough money to buy a new one.
like that's basically what I'm doing with mine, driving it until it literally falls apart.
I'm going to drive mine until something expensive dies and I just want to buy a new car. If I get my grandma's truck. Because you have to imagine, this car was $3,000 4-wheel drive. But the 4-wheel drive doesn't work. And for $3,000, we got the car with 137,000 miles on it. I put around 10,000, 15,000 miles on it. We've already replaced several things. We completely had to we didn't have to replace the front brakes, but we'd already taken them off. We had the parts, might as well replace them. But we had to repair the back brakes because the brake pads themselves. I grabbed one of them off. They use an old bracket system. I grabbed one of the brake pads. It shattered in my hand. It broke in half. They were that bad. I'm surprised they didn't have to replace the rotors.
I'm surprised you had brakes.
Yeah. Well, my front brakes were fine, and on top of that, they didn't give us the right hardware. They didn't give us enough hardware, so we had to take the old hardware off. And we actually went. My dad got this really rough sandpaper. I don't remember what grade it was, and we stood there, each of us for like 10 minutes, sanding down the hardware so we could reuse it. Because actually, the hardware wasn't too rusted, so it was workable, and the rotors will be fine for now. If I have to buy new rotors, if someone offers to spin them for me cheaper, I'll do that. But if not, I'm not gonna end up like my new uncle who didn't replace the brakes on his car for so long that he needs new brakes and rotors on all four.
Oh no.
In Florida.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Oh, people in Florida complaining, oh, my brakes aren't working. Yeah, I know, I can hear them a mile away. Literally, most people in Florida don't replace their brake pads. Like, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
And
And
then,
like, how can you tell your brake pad's bad? How can you not tell?
so I was, I met Panther down there, right? Hayden. His name is Hayden. And we went to his Mustang, '07 Mustang. Real nice car. I started looking around and I asked him, hey, where's your spare? He goes, I don't think I have one.
Doesn't have a spare.
I looked under, we looked in the trunk. I couldn't find any compartment for
People
it.
in Florida just not believe it.
Well, Panther bought the car from someone else.
You still get a donut. I don't care. Get a donut.
See, my Jeep, I have a whole size spare. So
I
when my
mean,
tires
so do
break,
I.
yeah,
I do.
that's why I like driving big cars like the Jeep and like your Trailblazer. Do you have a donut Parker in your car? You don't have any spare.
I couldn't tell you. I legitimately just got my license yesterday.
Oh, okay.
So
So what year Malibu is it?
2011.
Oh, that's nice.
It is my grandma's old car. I got it for free.
That's what I'm hoping for my grandma's old truck.
Just kidding. I don't know. She might pay you. Like, she probably give you like a bit of a price, but
Yeah. Well, I mean, she let my uncle live in her house till he was in his late 30s, paid $100 rent. But that's because his friends got him in trouble with marijuana, so he got kicked out of high school.
Well, it is 4:30.
Yeah. So, and on a note, he has a second master's degree now. But anyways,
Good for him. Yeah,
in Denver.
yeah. This podcast went very
Took
weird.
a turn. Yeah.
it was
There's a lot of
interesting. I will
rambling.
say.
I ramble a lot.
Welcome, young, to the fold.
Yeah.
All right. So, thank you to all who came out. I saw we only had one consistent viewer the entire time, but whoever you are, we love you.
Yes, very much.
Thank you.
Don't talk to my viewers like that.
To quote Joey, if you sneeze during this podcast, bless you. And I'm about to hand it over to the weed so we can have closing remarks.
Well, thank you everybody for coming out to the podcast, coming out to the stream. We love the support. Love anybody who comes out and watches it. It means we're doing something, I guess, entertaining somebody. But
True.
if you want to keep updated on the podcast or whatnot, the content, come follow or subscribe to the channel, or come to the scarletinc.com. That's where it'll probably post it. It'll also be posted to my YouTube channel at Fortress666 at youtube.com. But we usually do this every Wednesday about 3:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. So anyway,
Thank you for having me.
yeah.
Oh, of course, young. Welcome back.
We always enjoy having more people coming about. Maybe for Thanksgiving podcast, we can get a lot more people.
I could try to get my grandma's tamales. Or maybe enchiladas.
And on that hungry note.
Oh, by the way,
Oh.
the next podcast might be a bit more lengthy. It probably will be. We'll probably start a bit sooner. Probably
Well, yeah, because
2 a.m.
won't we be on break?
2 a.m.
Yeah.
We will be on break. Tuesdays at halftime.
Yeah, so we will be on break, and of course, next week is Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
And so we have a plan to get together and have a Thanksgiving podcast. If you did not watch early in the stream, we actually talked about bringing certain people are going to be bringing certain types of food.
If I can convince my mother.
So yeah, keep up for that, and I will see if my dad can bring his world famous mac and cheese pizza.
Yeah.
Why?
Let's hear that or baked mac and cheese.
Yeah, one of the two.
Anyway, that is Foscottweman Report. See you next time. Woo!